Hey guys, Captain Foley back with you again today for another video. What are the odds every week on Wednesday? We're here. We're going to continue our look at the blue Brixx kits that I got for my birthday. And based on the last one I did, which was the Enterprise C, the Ambassador class, I asked for people to suggest which one to do next. And a few people suggested this one, so we're going to do this one next. That is the Excelsior. Excelsior! Seize the day, carpe diem. Stan Lee, Excelsior. Anyway, the Excelsior Sulu ship. This is, it says it's the NX 2000, so it's the one from Star Trek 3, but it doesn't really matter because they don't give stickers or anything with these blue Brixx kits, which is a bit of a shame. There's no registry stickers or pennants or anything. But we're going to build this one today and go from there. And then I'll ask at the end of the episode which one of these remaining 4 kits you'd like me to build next. So, let's get into it. Let's test the new transwarp systems on this build, okay? Let's try it out and see if we got something there. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so there is last time's build, the Ambassador class. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it at the end of this video, but go check that out. And, yeah. So today we are going to be looking at the Excelsior. So let's take a look at the box. There you got blue Brixx Pro up there. You got the Star Trek Universe logo. Picture of the model itself. 131 pieces. And USS Excelsior NX 2000, which is important. It's not the NCC, which means this is the Star Trek 3 one. Star Trek Universe logo on the side. Complete again with the registry right there. Name of the ship and registry. Bottom of the box is just all the legally obligated text. Side of the box is the swoosh, and the swoosh goes up to the TOS Enterprise there. So I should turn it that way so that but yeah, looks great. Back of the box, same thing. You got the number of pieces. You got blue Brixx Pro, and then you've got the couple pictures of the actual finished one on the stand, and then from the side and the top. And this one looks good from like every angle pretty much. It looks very accurate to the ship. So I'm excited to get into this one and see what's inside. So let's do that right now. Let's open this up. So here's the contents. Of course, you got the instruction booklet with the ship on the front, and then the same thing is on the back of the box there. And this is the process we're going to undergo, and it's a lot shorter actually than this one. It seems like, so it looks more straightforward. We do have a few bags, of course. These ones are not numbered. This one had number 1 on all the bags. This one has nothing on the bags. There's one bag, larger parts. Then we got smaller parts here, even smaller parts in this one. So 3 bags, well 4 if you count this zip bag. And this is the plaque for this one, Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, USS Excelsior NX 2000. So they do address that as the Search for Spock one there, which is really cool. So let's get into building this and follow along and enjoy. Alright, so stage 1 is done. That is, of course, the stand, just like the stand for this one. And there you got the name plaque right there, which you should focus on. But yeah, I'm really impressed with these stands. They look, I love that delta, it looks really good. So now we're going to add the actual stand part here, and we'll be finished with this then. So finally completed stand, you got that as the base, same as this one. So yeah, alright, move on to the ship itself now. Not done with the EPA, we've got a secondary hull coming along. I gotta say, I like the way that this is shaping up. It's definitely got some Excelsior-esque bits. You got your back shuttle bay there. You can just tell it's the secondary hull of the Excelsior. Obviously not finished yet, but very impressed with these. So, let's move on. I spoke too soon, because now the secondary hull is complete. You got the back of the neck here. You got the lower dome for the saucer. So, alright, let's move on to the saucer. So the saucer's started. You got the top part there, and then on the bottom you got the little blue parts. Now this is the point where it gets actually put on there as like so. So you can see what I mean about that being the lower sensor dome. And yeah, not the biggest fan of this piece for us. The hull, especially without a sticker, it'll just look so plain, but that's okay. That's alright. And this looks like it sticks up too high. But there's still a part I have to build for back here, so we're not too worried about that yet. I do have to say I'm not a fan of this element of it, because what I've got to do is take one of these very tiny little ones, put that in there like so, and then put it in there, and then try to get this thing out without the black thing coming out, and that's not always super easy, especially with one hand, because I'm holding the camera. But anyway, I got two in. That's just an odd, like they gave me this blue stick as a tool, which is interesting. So anyway, let's continue on. I gotta do another two of those like so. So I got that done, and then what we actually have to do is take these ones and stick those onto those pegs. So that's why those pegs had to go in like that, which is pretty interesting actually. Good way for solving a problem of not having like pegs on the bottom side of these. Interesting. And all that was to do this, because you see this gap here? Those in fact fill in that gap, which is pretty cool engineering, honestly. So that completes that back part of the neck. That's really cool, actually. Brixx does really good work with these. I appreciate them more building them than just seeing them on the front of the box. Because you see them on the front of the box, you're like, oh, that's so simple. But then you get into the engineering of it, and it's actually pretty awesome. So anyway, let's continue. And now, through the magic of engineering, we have that center hump and the struts for the nacelles. Very cool engineering here. I'm impressed, really. For something so simple, this is really well done. Now we have two nacelles done. So, same complaint I have with the Enterprise C. These do kind of move. And other than that, they are a lot straighter than these ones. These ones can articulate in a few different spots, but you got to make sure that these are straightened out, because the slightest little bit and they just look off. So, and I also am not a fan of the way that looks like it curves up, but there you have two Excelsior nacelles. And here we have it, the Excelsior class, and it's actually really nice. As you guys know, I was never the biggest fan of the Excelsior. Then I got the Diamond Select one and held it in my hand, and I was like, oh my god, this is a nice ship. So I'm impressed with this. Very impressed. So the next thing is, of course, to throw it on the stand, as you can see. So we're going to do that. And it goes right there. And there it is on the stand. Ta-da! Not to scale with the Ambassador class by any stretch of the imagination, but still. So there it is, the final model, all finished, looking beautiful. Now, as you guys know, with all these builds, there's always extra pieces. So I got two small little pieces like so, one semicircle and one half circle. You got this tool, or a lightsaber, and then we got one of those collars or rings there. So that's what's left over. Not too much, but there we go. Let's get some beauty shots of this thing now. The deflector in there looks a little weird. weird because it's not really a deflector, but other than that, this is nicely designed and engineered and executed to look really good. And of course you got the name plaque. Now, one thing I did with the Ambassador class over there, I did in fact compare it to my Ambassador class model. So we're going to take this thing in and compare it to my Diamond Select Excelsior. So let's go do that right now. Well, there it is, next to the Diamond Select Excelsior. Pretty spot on, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm happy with this. This is quite impressive looking. Way better than I anticipated, even from seeing the finished one on the box, where I thought that saucer looked a little simple. I think it's great. So anyway, there you go. Alright guys, so there you have it, the Blue Brixx Excelsior. Very impressed with this little thing. This is really great. Yeah, so now it's your job to let me know if you have this one, if you knew about this one, if you want this one. Let me know in the comments section down below, by all means. And this is also the point of the show where you get to pick what I build next. So I have the Refit, I have the Reliant. I'm thinking of doing these two as a Wrath of Khan special together. But you guys let me know. Also have the Sovereign class Enterprise E and the Defiant. So vote in the comments what you think I should build next, which one you want to see next, and I will make that happen. And by all means guys, please hit that like button, even for Blue Brixx. Blue Brixx is doing great with these. I love these. I'm going to have to get more of these now, including their 1:1 scale props, because that'll be cool. Anyway, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, which is the Captain Foley personal channel, as well as the Trekyards channel, and by all means check out another video by me right here. Probably my other Blue Brixx build, or my Mega Blocks. I don't know, we'll see. Whatever pops up there for you guys. So until next time, I'm Captain Foley signing off. Bye everybody.